Most importantly, it's like I said, you'd think it was about the physical. You'd think it's about, okay, I can fight now and I can defend myself and I can hurt somebody who tries to hurt me. But that's like the last resort. The real reality is it's gifting you with that sense of empowerment and the confidence and that energy that you expel just by walking into a room. You know, even at my school, we have a lot of adult actors and people in the industry who have to constantly audition and put themselves out there in interview after interview. And I've had many people over the 13 years that I've been teaching come up to me and say, wow, you've changed my interview process. I walk into the room, let's say, you know, I have an interview for a job, or even as an actor, I have an interview for a casting or whatever. And you walk into that room and it's the aura that you're exuding that changes you internally. It changes the way you walk, it changes the way you talk, it changes the way you engage in conversation. So that's affecting all demographics, I mean, from kids to adults. That affects the soul. It affects. So as far as bullying goes, we always say that if you victimize yourself, if you play the passive, if you're looking down at the ground and you can't look up into somebody's eyes, if you're holding yourself in a very, you know, withdrawn position, you know, and you're withdrawing yourself from engaging with someone, that is someone who is very likely to be the prey of a predator. You know, predators go after, I mean, I teach a lot of women's self-defense courses, and I always tell women the one thing that a predator will look for is weakness. It's just like if a tiger is going to look for the weakest animal that they're going after in the pack. You know, the one that's hobbling, the one that can't keep up. That's the one that the animal's going to attack. The predator is going to attack. So if you're that human that's even walking down the street or walking to your car at night and they feel like, oh, they're weak, they're shy, they're timid, that's perfect, you know? So you can't play the victim. So a lot of it's about the energy that you exude. It's a lot about the energy that these kids bring to school and how they, I mean, I tell kids all the time, if you're getting bullied a lot, if there's one kid, and usually it's one or two kids who are just jerks, and a lot of times they say, well, Sensei, you know, what do I do? How do I show them that I don't want them to pick on me anymore? Tell them, I don't want you to pick on me, just be blunt. Surprise them. I don't want you to pick on me anymore. You get in trouble, I get in trouble. Lay it out for them intelligently and look them in the eye and say, I don't appreciate it. So let's just stop it. Go move on. Do something else with your life. Call them out, you know. Sometimes that right there alone, I think, will shock a kid because they're not used to another kid talking like an adult like that, you know. Leave it alone, you know. A lot of it's, again, it's just about using your words. And we always say, use your words first, tell them how you feel, and tell them to stop. If they don't stop, then you go and tell someone, especially as a kid. You go tell authoritative figure like a teacher or a parent. So report it. And if that doesn't work and the kid continues physically trying to hurt you, you're going to use your self-defense, especially if it's there any, you know, danger to your body. But you know, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's a big one as well. So I don't tell kids, if they call you a name, don't pop them. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just important to understand the value, like I said, of that big word, confidence. And yes, I think that the personality, to answer your question again, the personality is deeply affected. If you train for, you know, years in the martial arts, you will be a changed human being. And I've seen it happen in all ages, all ages.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.